Little ladder to nowhere. End of the line. Good evening, friends. So, as I mentioned earlier, it's my last evening in Kagbeni tonight. My bus, already booked, decent seat this time, is tomorrow morning at 9:30. Forgive what Beth called my panting and also having to take breaths. The air is pretty thin up here, man. Anyway, so I've come back to the Medina. I'm just going to call it a Medina, the little old walled fort. Now, of course, as one might expect, there are edifices of varying ages, because the oldest part is a few hundred years old. And then you have more modern additions. You have mud brick, you have slate, you have stone, you have cut stone, you've got mortar, you've got old school mortar, wooden stanchions, and even modern cement in some cases. Hold on a second, I've just got to get down this right here. And animal husbandry, that's what this area is all about. Back up there, you have what amount to little gardens, so protected from animals and so forth. Straw everywhere. A common sight up here is workers, farmers, carrying massive bundles of straw, like individually wrapped straw, which is then made into a really quite large mass. And as is common up here, they have a strap that they wrap around their forehead to take the weight, and then they hold the straps either side of their head to stabilize. There, this is very new. So modern cement and cut and fitted stone, as opposed to these stacks, and that is a lot older. But yes, anyway, get back to you. Yes, this is much older. What amounts to fired mud brick, and with the usual wood stacked on the roof to hold it on. It's a very interesting mix, this place, because now they have electricity and there are a few cafes and things like that, but also you have half-ruined areas for animal husbandry and work and laundry and the rest. So it's this very interesting mix of very old and really rather modern. Yeah. Getting back to the default viewpoint, because it was raining last time. Let's see what the light's like. Yes, like I say, a very modern edifice, although very sympathetic to the aesthetic at Cafe Applebee's. Yeah, that'll do you, Jeffrey. Wow. And then we have this guy, who is rather impressive, shall we say? This here is, I think, what I would at a guess would say is the oldest part here. And as I say, people still live and work in this area. There are quite a few that are ruined and abandoned, but more than a few still alive. I did pop into the monastery, but I didn't want to disturb anyone. There were a bunch of young acolytes who were playing a game of I don't know what. It was a little dealie made out of rubber, like when you're making a pom-pom, if that makes sense. Like when you have the donut and then you cut around the edges, but made of rubber, and like football meets Yao Takrao. Right, up on the roof of my accommodation. Just thought I'd give you a kind of 360 sort of thing. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm going to miss that mountain.
Hello.
Good morning, friends. So, after having hiked up a very steep hill with the help of my man Riss here, he's been kind enough to show me where the bus stop is. My hostel organised the ticket, I just have to pay it. Just waiting for the bus now. I can't even be bothered to get my sunglasses out of my pack. Anyway, so I'm off to Pokhara today. Should be there by sunset. It's currently 9:30 in the morning. Tough journey. It's going to be a tough journey, but I've done it before, so you know. Anyway, so if you like what I do and how I'm doing it, please do like and subscribe. I hope you're having fun. Could miss that mountain. On the bus, really nice seats, absolutely no legroom whatsoever. lunchtime pit stop. Nice area. But something I neglected to tell you. You can see behind me on the bus, Mustang. Now, you might think that the word is the same as the one in America, after which the fantastic Ford car is named. But the American word Mustang comes from Mustango, which is Spanish from Mexico. Whereas Mustang, with a G, is the Anglicization of Mustan, which apparently in these parts means fertile expanse. Anyway, enjoying myself. This bus is so much more comfortable than the one I came up in. We're literally driving through clouds. Look at this. Absolutely amazing.